What's up, everyone? It's Lord Vaporsmith, Dracomar, and now it's time for an episode of Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. Last time, we dealt with heart pieces, and we got Dampe's races done, and I didn't do very well at them. And we also got to see the Wasteland after getting duped by Ganon for 7 years. Oh my god. Anyway, we're gonna go to the shooting gallery, and I'm gonna be demonstrating something, but at the same time, I'm also doing this a bit in folly, because I think, I can get the big bow before going to the Forest Temple by shooting these rupees just before they get off the screen, because it's a lot easier to use a bow than it is to use a slingshot. But, because, it fires straight. Look at that. Look at how easy it is to shoot these arrows at these rupees compared to the slingshot. The slingshot is way worse. We got all of it, and we got 50 rupees. And I was like, oh no, we don't have the bow! We don't have the bow! Because we didn't, you have to get it from the Forest Temple to even increase the size of the quiver. Anyway, so we're going to be going to the House of Scutula and talking to these the children of this Spider-Man. Anyway, the curse has been broken. Thank you. Here's a reward for you. We got the Stone of Agony. You get a rumble pack, it goes with secrets, and that other guy gives you a 200 rupee wallet, which we already have. So we're gonna save that progress, the progress. And now we are going to go on to Hyrule Field and getting another item or equipment that we haven't had this entire game. It's also reasonably hard to get. So yes, we also have all Deku Nut and Stick upgrades. Unfortunately, that video had some content that was a little copyrighted, but they're fine with it. As long as they monetize it, they're perfectly fine with it. And we're going to be going towards Lon Ranch. Yes, Lon Ranch, past Hyrule Field. And it's going to take a while. Might as well get some items in the grass, maybe, while we're at it, or not. And we're going to be going towards there, through this interesting brownish grass. And if we play the Sun Song... And if you wonder why I paused there, it's because I have to make sure that this song that I'm about to play, the Sun Song, is not actually in the video, so that I don't get stuck on it. They really don't, it's not just movies they get you for. They also get you for music, too. Which is hilariously stupid, but there you go. Even if it's only in a game, the music. Anyhow, we are going to be talking to Ingo. There's some people at Kakariko Village spreading rumors that cheat talent out of the rest. Don't be ridiculous. That guy talent weak. I, a hard-working Ingo, poured so much energy into this place. I don't want any strangers like you saying anything bad about me. Listen, the great Ganondorf recognized my talents and gave the rest to me. I'll raise a fine horse and win recognition from the great Ganondorf. Say, young man, you want to ride one of my horses? Play 10 rupees and you can ride. Do you want to hear how to ride? Approach the horse. After the horse stops, you can go to A and blah, blah, blah. And then you can go ride one of his stupid old horses and attempt to ride it. And then horses are so dumb that they can't go over the hurdles. They can't go over the hurdles because they're lame. They're lame. And they got the little lame seal of approval, little lame sash. And they can't get over anything but the smallest hurdles. They can't get over the big hurdles. Oh no! Oh no! No, because they weak. They weak. And they not your horse from the past. They just one of his old genetic horses. Yes, but nothing beats the real thing. No. Although you can get very frustrated attempting this. This is one way, and you can frustrate yourself. So this is how you don't do it. So, you can talk to him again and pay him more money, and time. Anyway, you want to use opponent's song, which is up, left, right, which is in the tune itself, though I can't show you what it sounds like, but just take my word for it. And you are going to want to mount your own horse, and you're going to want to ride it. Now, if you press A again while standing still, you will get off your horse. And also these horses, other horses, like to get in your way, making it more difficult for you to ride your horse. You have about 1 minute to get over all the hurdles, and you have to do it with a certain level of competency in order for him to, and you can also end up running into the edges here. So yeah, riding these horses around is not exactly a piece of cake, but neither is the stuff I've been reading recently. I have been reading about day trading, which makes Marvel vs. Capcom 3 sound tame. Like, having them faster than a blink of an eye, having to pay real money, not just rupees, real money, messing with that. And you actually have to ride around the horse multiple times, because you have to get it to the point where he says, oh, you've been getting better. And then that's when you pounce. But you have to get him into that state of mind. His stuck-up, mustached, stuck-up, evil Mario Bros. Mind. He has to get into this state of mind. Oh, you're actually a rival. And of course, you can always have trouble with, like I just showed there, having trouble getting the horse to move, and that can be very frustrating. You do get 5 rupees every time, or a certain number of times, getting over that hurdle. But you don't if you don't get over it. And, so yeah, it takes a bit of practice, especially if you're a bit rusty like I was when I made this recording. It can be difficult to get up the speed that you need. And so yeah, you want to get over these hurdles enough times that he'll say you're getting better. Yeah, and you'll want to practice this a lot, because he is not really a slouch at riding horses. He is not a slouch at it. He is not rusty, because he's poured lots of time and energy, and he wants to impress Ganondorf, even though I'm not a fan of Ganondorf because he's a rival to my empire, and I am not a fan of that. I am also not a fan of the fact that he turned the entire world into a wrecked place and duped us to go get the Master Weapon. That is not a good thing. I am not pleased by that. So you have to try to go forward, like usual, and try to get over all of the hurdles. You can do it in any direction you want. Let's see if I can get over the hurdle. Okay. And then go around again. And yeah, you want to do this basically repetitively. This is the way you get him to go. And if you do it enough times and you talk to him, you have to talk to him. And it's hard to talk to him. You only have about 13 seconds. Yeah, let's make a wager for 50 rupees. This is another reason why you want to do this, because you want to make sure you get up a bit more revenue in case you lose the bet. Then you have to go up against him, and he likes to be a pain in the butt and get in front of you, and he is a tryhard. However, if you get on the inside of the fence and you really challenge the tryhard, and you get your speed going enough, and you really, ride your horse well, and you don't panic, you can get over the finish line just about a second or two before he would. And then it makes him freak! Shoot! If the great Ganondorf found about this humiliation, what about a rematch? You can keep the horse! Oh, you dare rematch the great Vaporsmith? I will show you what happens, Ingo, to those who rematch Vaporsmith. Vaporsmith is not one who gives up, and Vaporsmith is not one to not challenge you. Vaporsmith will ride. He will ride well. He will ride even better than he did last time. Oh ho ho. What's up with that horse? Is that a Pona? How did you tame that horse under your nose? You were going to present that horse to Ganondorf, but you bet on the race and lost. Ha ha ha. As I promised, you'll give the horse to us. However, you'll never let us leave the ranch. Oh, it's time for the showdown. Anyway, to do this, you have to try to ride over, and I had some failed attempts of it, but you have to get good at riding the horse at top speed to escape Ingo. Yes. And I also had to go off and do something, and that's another reason why, because there was a long pause there, because Fees was wanting me to do something. Anyway, so we get up to speed, make sure you use about more than half the carrots, and then leap over the fence, and leap over the boundary wall, and we finally have the horse! We got it off of the evil Mario Bros. Man. We took it off him. We took it off the mustached man. We took it off him. Anyway. Now that we have the horse, we are going to ride our way towards the Forest Temple. The Forest Temple. Now that we have beaten him Vaporsmith style, we are going to go through the Forest Temple. Yes. But there are a few things that are going to happen before we get to the Forest Temple. Yes. First, we're going to go back to Kukiri Forest. Yes, Kukiri Forest. We are also going to save, because I made some good progress by getting that horse. And now we are going to go off and hit this Deku Scrub. And we are going to go up. And we're going to go off here. And we're going to climb it. These vines! The vines of interest! And there's another Deku Scrub. This place is infested with mad scrubs! And giant evil plants of doom! Yes, we can get the nuts. Because we're nuts! We're weird in the mind. Oh yes, weird. Very weird. And there's an Octorok, too. And also gather money, I believe. Or not. Because Kokiri Forest is in such bad shape. I thought we might want to jump off towards that ledge to get the money. But that plan was bogus! It was bogus! And you know it was bogus! Now we're going to be going to the Lost Woods. And the Lost Woods isn't naturally silent. It's just I had to make it silent. For reasons. Anyhow, we're going to be going to Mido, now that we navigated our way through the woods. But then I realized that that is not the right song, and it's actually down, right, left, down, right, left. And that is Saria's song. Saria's song goes like... Anyway, it goes like that. The Saria's song only to her... See, yes, I am that guy that you saw before. That's basically the way the song goes. I'm not actually going to put the clip in from the game itself because that's not allowed, but I can... Maybe I'll imitate it, just like that. That's the way it goes, okay? Just so those who are new watching it will know what it is. Anyway, from here on, we'll be going through some narrow passages. If you take it slow, maybe you can sneak up on the enemies. Use Z targeting to always look in the proper direction. Set your view so you can see down the corridor before you turn a corner. And once your view is set, hold down Z to sidestep around the corner. That way you won't be surprised by enemies! Enemies. Now, what enemies are in here? You look around the corner. Oh my god, it's a giant moblin! Shot in the face. Anyway, yes, these giant moblins are pretty scary. They will charge into your face really fast if you don't snipe them with your hook shot or other weapon. Fighting them up close and personal is not recommended due to the fact that you can shoot them right in the yeah, you can shoot them right in the crotch. That's always funny. And you can wait. You have to snipe them though, in the pants or in the chest. You cannot kill them up close. Up close, they'll just repetitively charge into your face and scare everyone to pieces. Anyway, or at least people that aren't expecting it. They have these little underbite fangs similar to orcs from Elder Scrolls Online. Fortunately, I haven't been playing Elder Scrolls Online anytime recently because of a lot of different things, and because I have become rapidly obsessed with Street Fighter and other interests. Okay, so I'm going to be getting out of the way of that guy's club by running out of the way and slashing at him mercilessly. Woohoo! And he went down pretty easy. And we get 20 rupees for our troubles. And now those enemies are tougher than the child enemies, but I have plenty of experience in this game. Anyhow, because I am Vaporsmith! You think a giant club moblin can stand up to Vaporsmith? No. Anyway, we're going to see that Saria no longer sits on the log playing the ocarina. That is Saria's song. And then we'll be hearing Sheik's song if I was allowed to show. It's like da 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 da. Anyway, the flow of time is always cruel. Its speed seems different for each person, but no one can change it. A thing like that doesn't change with time is a memory of younger days. In order to come back here again, play the Minuet of Forest. Yes. This is another song I cannot show. But anyhow, yeah, I've my best days are not behind me, but I still had a lot of problems and stuff. I've had a lot of adventures and stuff too. Anyway, A up, left, right, A up, left, right. And that is the Minuet of Forest. It goes like anyway, it's like that. And it allows you to go to, at least that's what I remember it to be like. It goes to this forest, Triforce location where you get to go to the Forest Temple whenever you want. Now that we have that song. And now all we need to do is go up, aim the hook shot, and go up and run into the Forest Temple. And now comes for the Forest Temple, the hardest dungeon we have ever seen yet. See you guys then.